Good afternoon. Hey folks, can you believe it's Friday already? But at least this Friday, it's Suntan Friday, isn't it? Oh, I've got matching nails for my jumper today. Hey, that's good, isn't it? So at least I don't look as scruffy as maybe I thought I did. But hello, welcome back to this week's Festival Friday Live. I know I didn't get to see you last week. That's because I was on my way to sun myself in Greece for a few days. Lovely little trip to take my middle daughter away as a bit of a celebration, having just completed her GCSEs. So we did a little Mamma Mia tour in Skiathos and Skopelos, which was just dreamy. So highly recommend it if you ever consider going there. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. But anyway, that's not what Festival Friday is about. If you're just joining us, can I see it? Because I can see a couple of you are just starting to come on. Do say hello. Let StreamYard know that you are here. And do say hi. Let us know what you're up to this fabulous Friday afternoon. I'm actually getting the sun's just starting to come out here. And actually, I'm joined by two lovely ladies who I'll tell you a little bit more about shortly. Claire Morton, Lisa Williams. And actually, we're all in roughly the same neck of the woods today, aren't we? Yeah, we're all good, like a little cluster in the northwest.
A little cluster of sunshine.
Yeah, a little cluster of sunshine. Yes. But these two fabulous ladies are playing an amazing part in the festival in September. Claire will be doing a talk in the main tent and Lisa will be running a workshop. But I'm not going to steal their thunder. I will let them tell you a little bit about that shortly. But we've got lots and lots to tell you about today. Because, the last time I spoke to you, Claire was actually on, but we had nightmare flipping tech difficulties with Wi-Fi and that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit tricky. So Claire's come back to join us today. But things have been happening really fast, even though I've been away. Loads of developments, lots of new news and exciting things to tell you about. So I've actually got a few images to share today, which is always good stuff. So I'm just going to pop these into the stream now. Look, but I don't want to be on that one. I want to be on this one. There we go. Jumping ahead. So I am over the moon to announce that we now have our headline sponsor for Womanifest, which is like woo, 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 woo. So as you can see there, fabulous organisation called Elysium Healthcare. Naturally, does what it says on the tin, an organisation that does support healthcare. But they do also do a very, very specific pathway around mental health for women who have experienced trauma. So you know what? They're a perfect match and a lovely kind of affinity with what Womanifest is all about. So absolutely delighted to kind of have Elysium on board. I will be getting them onto Festival Friday Live shortly. The lady that I'm working with at Elysium Healthcare, she's a bit poorly at the moment, ironically. So we didn't get to speak this week. So we'll be catching up next week, getting all our sponsorship plans together. And then I will have her come on and share with all of us what you can expect from them when they are at the event. So yeah, exciting times. And it's lovely, actually, to finally have settled on our headline sponsor. So that's really, really, really good news. So what else? Well, so you know that if you've been watching any of these for the last few weeks or over the last couple of months, then we do always have a bit of an offer on the go with tickets. And I say this to you every single time, that the offers will never get better, they'll always get lesser, because we reward fast action takers around here. So this is the last of the big hitters in terms of offers. And it is a biggie because it's the girls' big weekend ticket. So if you would love to glamp at the event and stay in a gorgeous tent, a bit like this, a bell tent that will sleep 4 people, it'll all be kitted out. It'll have your bedding in it. It'll have some cute bunting and some fairy lights, all the lovely stuff. All you will have to do is turn up with your clothes, with your rucksack, whatever you want. You won't need to bring any other camping paraphernalia. Your tent will be all set up for you. You don't even have to put it up. You most certainly don't need to take it down. And in with this are 4 weekend tickets. So 4 of you get to stay, and you've got the tent for 3 nights if you want it. You don't have to sleep in it, but it is yours for Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night, plus your weekend tickets for 4 of you. And it should cost you nearly 700 quid for all of this. So at the moment, and it ends tonight, this offer, okay, it's been on all week for the first week of July, our payday offer. All 4 of you can get in on that for just 550 quid. All right, so you can pick that if you go to the One Manifest ticket page, onemanifest.co.uk/tickets. You can choose this one as an option. So you just check it out as you would, but only up until tonight. It will disappear like Cinderella. Well, not like Cinderella, like Cinderella's carriage turning back into a pumpkin at midnight tonight. So you don't want to miss out on that one. Okay. So I just thought I'd start with them two. I've got a few more things up my sleeve for a little bit later in the session, but I want to take the opportunity to have a chat to my guests that are with me today. So I'm going to start with Lisa. So obviously, Lisa, you can see on the screen, she's giving you a little bit of a teaser already. Look at me, just Jodes. Maybe I should start saying what I do. Jack of all trades around here these days anyway. But Lisa does proudly acclaimed to be the vision board queen. So Lisa, I'm going to come to you first. First question, there's 2 questions I want to ask you today, but first one is about why you're so like chuffed, because I know that you're chuffed a bit, what you're so excited about. Why do you want to be a part of One Manifest? What is it about it for you?
So I attended One Manifest in 2020, just before we went into lockdown. And at that point in my life, in my journey, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Okay. Yeah. I was 6 months pregnant with my rainbow baby. And it took me all my willpower, my energy to get to that point of being 6 months pregnant. And I attended can't even say it now, Manifest. And I was like, I just left the direct selling industry. I decided to step away from that. It was taking up a lot of my energy. And I had a gifting business that I'd been doing for several years. I'd done my vision board coaching, and I didn't really know what I was going to do. I honestly didn't have any clue of where I was going to go and what steps I was going to take next. And I attended the event with an open mind of, I'm here to learn whatever I can. I'm here to meet as many people as I can. And I literally just did that. I met as many people as I could. I went to as many sessions as I could. And I just sponged it all in. And I literally, my vision board coaching business was formed from attending that event.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I literally, I couldn't wait for it to come again. I kept looking every year, when's it happening again? When's it happening? And it just like, obviously lockdown happened and everything else. And when it was obviously announced this time, and I seen you were looking for speakers, I was like, right, I've got to get myself in there. I need to be at this event. If not, speaking would even be better. So I couldn't wait, as literally. And when you asked me to speak, I was like over the moon. I couldn't wait to be a part of it. And then this time it's even bigger and better. It's like literally what you've put on here is amazing. And I'm really, really excited to be a part of it. Literally. And it's not even far from me, which is it.
No, it's a bonus, isn't it? But I just love how excited everybody is about this. And you know what? If I do say so myself, it's something that I'm really excited about. It's almost like I could design this event for something that I want to go to.
Yeah.
Because I am my own, I'm representative of my own client. So yeah, it's brilliant. And I love that story that, it's formed, the event has formed part of your growth journey and your path to where you are today.
Yeah, definitely. Because
I have many women.
Some of the sessions I went to, like PR sessions, the passive income sessions, and all the things that I went to, it's like it led me into putting that into my business.
Yeah.
I'd never even thought of holding a membership until I went to the passive income session. And then the idea of having a membership formed. And now obviously that's one of my biggest income streams.
Yeah. It opens your eyes up, doesn't it, to the fact that you don't need to do traditional jobs anymore, that actually there's so much more flexibility and opportunity. that a lot of women could really take advantage of if they only knew it was there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I made up that was your journey into this. It is lovely. There's a few of you actually this year either coming back, because obviously we had to take a break for a year because of that silly virus. But there's lots of women coming back that the first time really did give them a bit of gusto in whatever aspect of their life. Yes, it might have been about work or about their business, but also about stuff in their life as well. And, this year is a little bit different this year. So the first time round, we focused mostly on empowerment and lifestyle and stuff. Whereas this year we're going empowerment, personal development and well-being, because out the back of the pandemic, I think what most of us need is a big, massive boost and injection into our well-being. So we've got some cracking things to help you do that. And actually, the workshop that you'll be doing helps women to do that. So do you want to tell people a little bit about what you'll be doing at the event?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll be doing a vision board workshop. So it won't be the creation of a board, but what I will be doing is I'll be giving you the tools and the skills that you can go away and create your board. And by the session, we're going to be looking at 5 different elements. And the first one is our vibration element, which is obviously how we vibrate as a person and the energy that we put out there. Then we're then going to be looking at asking, believing, receiving, which is all the part of the vision board creation. Yeah. And then I'm going to give you tools to stay connected with your board, because there's nothing worse than creating this amazing vision board and not using it. Yeah. So that is, to me, I'm going to give you all the tools you need to go away, create a board, work with the board and implement that into your life, because it is really powerful. And being able to access those skills and that knowledge to bring your own dreams to life, because it is really, really powerful. And I can't wait to be there to share this with the ladies.
Amazing. And do you know what? This is one of the things I see a lot of, that I meet women that do have lots of dreams, lots of wishes, things that they would love to be different about their life. But there's a big blocker and a big hold on their belief in terms of, will it ever come to fruition? Is it even possible for them? I remember years back in my life, probably about 10, 15 years ago, having these aspirations for myself. And I remember the phrase that I used to say all the time. I was like, yeah, but things like that don't happen to people like me. And I've proved myself wrong, but that's taken flipping ages to be able to do. And, don't want to be able to, I want to be able to do that much sooner for other people. Here's Becky. Me and Becky hang out quite a bit together, and she's had some amazing bloody breakthroughs and progress lately. She's invested in herself, and she is now starting to have things happen in her life and her business that she didn't believe possible too. So that's just epic, and I absolutely love it. Thanks for sharing, Becky. So vision boarding is something that you've never done before. You're a little bit intrigued. You think it's something that actually you could help you to bring out your aspirations, your goals, and start to take action on them and make them happen. Then do let us know. I've seen a few of you there, but not very chatty today. So let us know if that's something that you'd be quite keen to get involved in. And all that is, once you're in. You can go along to any of these sessions. You don't have to pay any more money to go to any of these sessions like Lisa's across the weekend. It might get full, so you might have to be quick getting in there. But they're all a part of your ticket price. So I know Lisa has got some commitments from lunchtime today. So actually that feels like a nice moment to maybe let you get on your way today, Lisa. And thank you very much for coming on and sharing with everybody your journey and how Womanifest has played out in your life and what people can expect when they come along to the event.
Oh, thank you so much, Jodie. I'm really, really excited. If you haven't got your tickets, go and grab those tickets, guys. Yeah, get those tickets. And that weekend offer of the glamping looks amazing. So if you're going to go and grab that, I'd go and grab it now.
Yeah,
so actually, thank you so much. I will see you. Yeah, I will see you at the event, and I'm really, really excited. So Take care, everybody.
See you later, Lisa. So just to go back to that, actually, as a little bit of a recap so that you know, girls' big weekend ticket, bell tent for 4 people, all your beddings in there, 4 weekend tickets too, 550 quid, ends at midnight tonight. So an absolute steal. There's many other different ticket options. You can come for just the Saturday, you can come for just the Sunday, or you can just buy your weekend ticket and you can come back and do each day. You can bring your own tent, and that is the most cost-effective way to stay over. I think it's only about 14 quid to pitch your tent. It's not expensive at all. If you've got a motorhome, a camper van, any of those things, then you can bring those as well. Equally, if camping's not your thing, we have done a preferential rate and a preferential deal with a local hotel, so you can stay there too. DM me for a bit of info on that. I won't overload it while we've got these on today. But let me tell you a little bit more before we have a quick conversation with Claire. I'm hoping you know this by now, but as part of Womanifest, we are supporting a social enterprise that is extremely close to my heart, Girls Out Loud, run by the fabulous Jane Kenyon. I now do quite a lot of work to contribute to the workshops and the mentoring program that Girls Out Loud do. And naturally, we will be having that as part of the event at Womanifest. Or have I got stuck? Am I still here?
You still here?
Oh God, I'm stuck on my own screen. I've frozen on my own screen. As long as you can still hear me, Claire, I'll carry on.
I can see you. I can see and hear you.
So, yes, there will be a tent for teens. So you can bring your daughters aged between 12 and 16, and their tickets are only £10 each for each day. If you want to get them to come and take part as part of the festival, you can see they've got loads of activity on there for the teenage girls throughout the weekend. Their own yoga and mindfulness sessions. There'll be crystal workshops, power hours with Jane to be bold, brave, and believe in you. Again, a vision boarding station just for the teenagers. All kinds of things will be going on. So absolutely fantastic for them. And we've got our sponsors all lined up for the teen tent. So 2 organisations that some of their female members of staff are already ambassadors for Girls Out Loud. They've sponsored some of the big sister programs. So Dr. Beckman and Stanmore Insurance have committed to support all of the activity and sponsor the teen tent. So that is epic news. A couple of other things that you can do whilst you're at the event is we have got 6 of these gorgeous afternoon tea domes. Oh, they're absolutely lush. They're bloody beautiful. And you can rent them for 2 hours. All right. So throughout the day, I think we've got 11:30 till 1:30, 1:45 till you get the picture. I think there's about 4 different slots throughout the day, 6 of them. So there's plenty of slots available if you would like to book afternoon tea. From as little as £31, 25 per person, if you can rally a group of 8 of your friends to get in there and have afternoon tea. So that will get you, cakes, scones, sandwiches, and little drum roll for this. This is the first image that I'm revealing about our very own branded. Are you ready for this one, Claire?
Go on.
Our very own branded Prosecco. And it's called Womanifest. We've even got it in a rosé version, as well as a standard white Prosecco. But yes, if you book afternoon tea, you also get bottles of Womanifest. Different number, depends how many of you are in. But 1, 2, or 3 bottles of Womanifest will be part of that package. You will also be able to buy, and I would recommend you pre-order on this because you'll get a better price on pre-order. If you want to pre-order Womanifest for the weekend, you will be able to do so. I will be putting it as an add-on on the ticketing website if you've not got your tickets yet. But if you have already bought your tickets, then just keep your eye on our socials over the next couple of days, and I'll be sharing a link where you can pre-order your Prosecco for the weekend. This comes from an amazing local company, straight from the source Prosecco, so it doesn't go through a whole big manufacturing process to get on supermarket shelves. It just is beautiful. It's absolutely delightful. So yeah, big reveal on the Woman Fizz. Absolutely fantastic on that one. And then last but not least, if I can move my slides on, come on.
It's moved on.
Has it gone to number 6? It's me that's stuck, isn't it? So, I've got it now.
Yeah.
Festivulva up, haven't we?
Festivulva.
Okay, save the best till the last. So, I'm going to be brave and bold and show you that I have now had my Vulvacast. So there you go. It's rose gold. How fantastic. So we will be doing an exhibition of these at the event, and I am on the lookout to get 100 women. So I need 99 other people apart from me. And I will say people, actually, not just women, because actually you can be a vulva owner and not be female or a woman. So, but I am looking for people to have their vulva cast. You can do your own. I went all the way to Brighton to the artist who, her name's Lydia Reeves, to have mine done professionally. But you can buy one of these kits. It does 2. So you could split a kit between the 2 of you. Don't worry, you don't have to both do it at the same time. You can just choose half of the resources, do yours, and then give the other half of the resources to your friend. Don't worry, you don't have to sit there slapping plaster of Paris on each other's foo-foos. You can do it in complete privacy. You don't have to have your name on it, but I would love a display, like an art exhibition, of as many vulvas as possible. Why? Not because I'm crackers, but predominantly because, you know, not many of us have a relationship with our vulva. And those of us that do have one, it's not necessarily always a good one. So this is an opportunity to develop a healthier and much more positive relationship with your vulva, if you've got one. And secondly, because for our teenage girls, the porn culture that exists these days is giving them such a false representation of what they should look like. And this exhibition is to show everybody that, number one, they are all completely unique. And at the same time, they are all completely normal. So if you want to get involved in that, please do. Send me a message, let me know, and I will add you to the list, and you can buy your kit online there.
How much is it for the kit, Jodie?
67 quid for the kit, including postage.
And that's on 2 people.
And it'll do 2. Yeah, so you can either have a practice run on your own, or you can split it with a friend and do it that way. Mm-hmm. So yeah, really, really easy. So that brings us to speak to Claire. So yeah, we attempted to talk to Claire the week before last, but it didn't quite play out. So I'm delighted to have her back on again today. So Claire, share with everybody why you're excited to play a part in Womanifest this year.
Oh yeah, I am really excited. One thing for it to be where it's being held and the locality of it, and it being in Cheshire, so that's not far from me, with me being in Liverpool, and all of the, because I was not privileged enough to go to the last one, but all of the women that I've spoken to that went are all going this year, and some of them speaking, and some of them got workshops like Lisa. So the excitement and the momentum that's building up for it, and it's the whole thing around personal development and well-being. So I've been in the world of personal development and well-being for 20 years. So for me, for someone to put this together, to put a festival together, to bring women together to celebrate just being a woman, but in a really nice, fun environment, in outside as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, outside in nature. So that's it. I love festivals anyway. Any festivals with music, with people, you know, being outside with the tents and everything. So I'm just so excited with making connections with people, and obviously getting up and talking on stage, visiting other workshops, listening to other speakers, learning even more, and making some great friends and connections, because I always see people as friends anyway. So I'm so excited, and I just think where you're hosting it's going to be gorgeous.
I know.
Even more excited now that you've got the Woman of Fizz as well.
It's good, isn't it? How good is that? I love it. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. And you know what? I've had a couple of bottles. I've had a bottle of the pink and I've had a bottle of the white, and they are just delicious. So
Which
nice.
one do you like the best?
Pink. But I am a fan of pink prosecco anyway.
Same.
Definitely.
So I'm looking forward. I'll be I'll order some of them.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
After my talk.
After you talk, not drinking it before. I know I've had to do it myself.
Definitely not.
Yeah, that's not the purpose of the weekend, but it's
No.
a nice addition to, isn't it? Is to have a lovely, nice little drink with some lovely women and have some lovely times.
And there's a DJ on, isn't there?
Yeah, I actually I went up to the venue this morning to meet the marquee man, the man who's doing the tents, and Caroline, the DJ, came with me actually because she wanted to size up like the setup and stuff. Yeah, Silent Disco Saturday night. I went to her house last week and planned the playlist. But I will be putting a post out for people to do requests for things that they would like to hear in there too. So that'll be lovely. That'll be really. So
you've got that whole music vibe as well.
Yeah,
definitely. So festival.
Every time I talk about it, I get more and more excited myself. Isn't it? Never mind. But yeah. Added into that then, tell everybody a little bit about what your talk's going to be about and what it will help them with.
Yeah, so my talk's called The Power of Silence and how shutting the F up allows you to step up to your purpose. I did a similar talk at Be Inspired last year, and it was about the power of silence. And with me being a coach and a meditation teacher and a yoga teacher, the subconscious work that goes on through the likes of meditation and hypnosis and sitting in silence with ourselves to be able to sit with our thoughts and sit with our emotions and allowing ourselves to sit in silence and to just be in the moment, for us to really reconnect to who we are, to what we stand for, and to really understand what our passions and purpose are. Oh God, I don't know where Jodie's gone, so I'll keep on speaking because it's saying I'm in the show. So yeah, really stepping up to what your purpose and what your passions are, so that you know and you feel aligned with the life that you're living. And if you don't feel aligned to the life that you are living, then what is it that you are meant to be here for? What are you here? What have you come to this planet for at this time? Because there's a reason why that we're all here, why we've all been born at this time, and we've all got gifts to share with the world. So if it's allowing, my talk is going to really get into the nooks and crannies of, let's sit with the meditation, let's sit in silence with ourselves, and let's really connect to the inner voice, to that source within, whatever you want to call it, God, the divine, nature, and really learn that process of going within to attach to the heart, come out of the head, come into the heart, and then really be able to have more clarity to be able to follow your passion and purpose in life. And we've just been speaking to Lisa just before, who's running a workshop on vision boards, and she said that she attended in 2 years ago, and now because she attended that festival 2 years ago at Will Manifest, she's gone off to find her passion, purpose, and now living her dream, and she's now hosting a workshop at the festival this year. So it's called The Power of Silence, and how to shut the fuck up and sit with yourself so that you can step up to your purpose. And I will be in the talk. I'd love a little bit of interaction. I will be doing a guided meditation, and I also will be, hi, I just carried on.
Oh, you're a star. You're a star.
It's okay, don't worry.
I'm
just wrapping up on what we talked about. But yeah, I just thought I'll carry on, because if people are watching, you'll come back in. So yeah, it's all about that stepping into your purpose, reconnecting to your heart, and really finding who you are and what you're here for. And it will include a meditation, and it'll also include some of the science around meditation, the benefits, neuroscience, and energetic levels as well as the spiritual side. So I'm so looking forward to it. So yeah, Jode, you come in back in on the right time.
What? Me and you.
Have you come in on your phone?
I know, yeah. Honestly, my computer's just gone. No, I'm stopping. Can't do anything else. So I was like that on my phone, trying to get back in my own StreamYard. It was hilarious. Me and you are not. We're not destined to do tech together, are we? It's either you or me. It won't let us both do it together.
Yeah, and I was saying this to my husband this week, and I don't know whether it's something I send out subconsciously because I'm like, it's just me and tech, just don't go, just no, because it always. And then I'm going, I'm now putting that out to the universe to say that it's me. But I'm not. As I say, I love the in-person thing. So this is going back to the festival, the Manifest, and being in person because that's what I love more is the in-person connection. This is great. Obviously, this is great for us to reach more people, and it's quicker because we don't have to get the travel in. But the whole in-person thing for me, that's what I'm all about. It's the connection, human connection, and energy.
Me too. I'm so desperate for this, for cuddles and snuggles and dancing and all that lovely stuff. Yeah, I can't wait for it.
But even the whole thing around silence as well, because when I teach at my retreats or in my courses and we do meditation, and I'll say to people, because they don't know each other, and I'll say, you're going to now sit in a room with strangers and you're going to sit in silence and then just notice how you feel. I ask them how they feel when they come out, and a lot of the times people say, I feel more connected now to these people in this room sitting in silence than I ever do in my everyday life. And this is the whole power of, if we just sit and be, that's our true status. That's where we should just be.
And yet we don't allow enough time for it, do we?
No. So that's where I want to get people to with the talk, and about the busyness of life and about making time for meditation, because then it allows you to really live the life that you're here for.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yes, I know.
And hopefully, well, the good news is we won't have any tech blunders to need to speak to. We can just talk to each other's face, can't we?
Yeah, and we'll have techie people there to do techie things.
Definitely. Right, on that note, let's get off this thing. But it was lovely to see everybody today. Claire, thank you for coming. It was lovely to meet Lisa too. Share lots of news for this week. And I'll be back with more guests next week. So have yourselves a fabulous weekend, everybody. I've got prom, not me personally. I've got a child to get off to prom tonight. And I've also got a fair at the youngest one's school. So.
Oh, enjoy.
Prosecco.
Oh yes, definitely. It's Friday. The sun's out. Enjoy.
Yeah.
And I'll make a mention again about you coming into my Facebook group as well to talk about the festival. And for anyone wanting to buy tickets, do the offer. It's an amazing offer.
Yeah, definitely.
Do it now before midnight.
We'll end on that note to say, get your girls' big weekend tickets before midnight tonight, because that's it. Then they're off and they won't be back. Right. Have a lovely weekend, Claire. Thank you so much.
Too. Thank you, Jode.
Lots of love. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.